Well, we're here with senior first baseman Stesha from Turlock, California, but Helmar High School was on the border between the two different high school areas there. This week was named Mountain West Player of the Week after an amazing week against Utah State last week. Talk about some of the things you're most proud of the team's performance last week.
Last week I was just proud of my team for coming out. I mean, they took 3 games, which it's very difficult to beat a team 3 times in a row, especially when you face them back to back. They see all your pitching, we see all theirs. They know all of your flaws, you know all of theirs. So beating them 3 times in a row was a big thing for us. We need every win we could get, especially with a lot of our games getting rained out and canceled. So overall it was a really big weekend for our team.
It seemed like a weekend where you were actually just doing whatever the team needed you to do. At that last game you had 3 walks there. The team needed people on base because it was a close game. I mean, you didn't take the lead till like the 7th inning there. So how was your approach as far as going in the bat? Were you trying to be more just like patient and trying to do whatever the team needed?
Yeah, I was definitely trying to be more patient. One of the things that I had worked on the week prior to our games was pitch selection, just picking good pitches, and I didn't really get any solid pitches that I was looking for this weekend, and it resulted in 3 walks and a hit, so I was happy with that in my last game.
It's understandable. I think you were hitting over 600 the first 2 games of the series there, so obviously they're going to try to pitch around you. You also had some stolen bases there too. How proud of you were of those swipes?
I love stolen bases just because every time she gives me the sign, it's like a race to me. It's fun for me, especially because I'm a bigger girl, so a lot of people underestimate my speed. So I mean, I love stolen bases because it gets me into scoring position, and I know one of my teammates is going to hit me in. So.
Well, yeah, you're ranked right top 5 in the conference in both homers and also RBI. You also ranked up there in the stolen bases with 9 on the season too. So give us a take, kind of like now, the last month of the season, what the team needs to do to help get a chance to get to the postseason.
We just need to continue doing the little things. Practice makes permanent, so everything we do at practice prepares us for our games. If we just focus on getting base hits, not trying to be too big, and just focus on the little things, I think we'll be fine. If our goal is just to try to beat the pitcher every at-bat, try to win every game. So.
I know being a senior, you're obviously really busy with classes too, trying to wrap up that degree there. The team was supposed to play a Pacific class yesterday with the game canceled because of rain there. Did that change your schedule as far as studying yesterday?
It gave a lot of the girls more time to go to study hall, which is really difficult for them to get all of our hours in with as much as we practice and play and travel and weights and everything. So that was good for the girls. They got to rest a little bit, catch up on homework, do study hall. So, I mean, we were bummed we didn't get to play, but it was a good catch-up day for us.
So what are your favorite classes you're taking right now?
Probably my favorite class I'm taking at the moment is a leadership class. Our teacher is just a lot of fun, and it teaches you a lot about leadership skills. So it's a fun class.
So any memorable would be like projects or participation type things?
I actually just did a presentation, like a 12-minute presentation on Margie Wright, which was a lot of fun because I got to play for her, I got to research her, I got to interview her, and I kind of got to spread the word about all of the things that she's about and everything she got to do with domestic violence and the Blood Center and Title IX. So that was a cool project for me.
What were some of the most surprising facts you had in that research?
Probably the fact that she played 3 sports in college and didn't get paid anything, and she got her degree and paid it off herself, and that she just worked as hard as she could her entire life to accomplish everything, and she did it all on her own. So I think that was amazing.
That's awesome. This week also involved I think a charitable kind of function for the team there, a visit to the local children's hospital. Can I explain what happened there to the fans?
We went to the children's hospital, and we kind of split up in 3 different groups. We had our pitchers and catchers in a group, our infield in a group, and our outfield in a group, and we each went to a different wing of the hospital, and we just went and visited children and said hi, but we didn't really get to interact a lot because for the most part a lot of the rooms we weren't allowed to go inside because of sanitary reasons and just because of their illnesses. But it was a nice gesture. I mean, they don't get to get out a lot, so we got to go in the playroom and play with some of them, and just any kind of interaction helps and makes them happy, so it was a good experience.
Was there a kid you had a chance to play with, or a kid you had a chance to see that you actually found a place in your heart there?
Actually, there were kind of 2. One of them was a girl, her dad's from the East Coast, so he had traveled a long way to be here with her, and they were saying that they didn't really know anything about softball, but that they were definitely going to like research us after and follow us, and that she would spend a lot of her time like just looking out for us and like our posts and stuff. And then in the playroom we got to play Spoons, which is a card game with these 2 little boys, and it was so funny because one had no idea how to play and we taught him how to play, and they were just so smart and interactive and had a lot of fun with us, and we got into the game, so it was cool. So
did you let him win that at the end?
I didn't play, Maria played, but okay. Yeah, he won a couple of times. So.
That's good. So you were named Mountain West Player of the Week this week, so how'd you find out the big news?
Actually, I had no clue. Coach Dubs texted me and congratulated me, and I was like, what? Really? Thank you. Like, I had no idea. And then after that, I guess that they posted something, and like my dad and my brother and just some friends emailed me or contacted me about it. So Coach Dubs was the one that got to inform me about it.
That's awesome. Well, this week, Stesha and the team are at New Mexico. They play on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Single games each day, and you return home next weekend for San Diego State, the conference preseason favorites. That should be a great series, so make sure you come out here to Bulldog Diamond next week. Go Dogs!
Go Dogs!